Hello, hello, hello. All right, we're ready. All right, let's go. Let's try to see if we can get a game right now. All right, let's see if we get a stream here. All right, here we go. All right. All right, here we go. What's up, Adrian? What's going on, man? Hopefully you can hear me on the chat, but I'm gonna go ahead and play a live game right now. Get somebody on Facebook. See if I can get somebody on Facebook here to play me. If I could get somebody to play me here in a challenge. challenge here.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and you're tuned in to Madden 18 on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's Keenum's Vikings going up against Roethlisberger's Steelers.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, at Heinz Field. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Minnesota Vikings. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Playbook. Damn it, man. I got the wrong fucking playbook. See if I can get somebody to play right now. See if I can get somebody to play. There we go. You guys want to request me to play, guys? Send me your PSN on the comment section. I'll be more than glad to play any of you guys here. See if I could get somebody for a challenge. Okay, we got it. We got a challenge here. Send it, or are we ready to play? Alright. Let's do this shit. This might be a good one. He has the Falcons. shit.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's Keenum's Vikings going up against Ryan's Falcons.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. We thought the old place was loud. Somehow this place got even louder a short time ago as the Falcons were introduced to this sellout crowd. We're set to go as the Falcons get ready to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. So the D-line's going to spread out. Now a play fake here on first down. He
give me that shit.
Picked him up on a Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Brandon, when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach and talked about how they wanted to begin this game offensively, they talked about their script, didn't they? 10 to 15 plays, the first 10 to 15 they had on their script. Nowhere on the script was there throwing an interception, I have to believe.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Kyle Rudolph, the tight end, in motion. On the toss, it's McKinnon. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. Down right around the 25. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
The coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs. They'll file away what they just saw from the defense.
Look at this circle wide open.
They want to try that again. Go play action, hit him over the top.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
I don't know, he blitzed. I didn't even feel the corner blitzing.
25 yards for the touchdown. And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead. And his kick is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Andre Roberts now to return it. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. Falcons taking over on offense in just a second, and, you know, this year ended in disappointing fashion. Now, last year was the ultimate version of heartbreak, but if you're a Falcon fan, was this one was tough to swallow as well, wasn't it?
It certainly was because, let's be honest about it, losing in the Super Bowl, I don't care how you lose, you're in the Super Bowl, you're playing for it all. This team was supposed to be as good or better. Ultimately ended up 10-6, found their way in the playoffs, but didn't get the deep run as they had the year before. So you're exactly right. For Falcons fans, that's a tough one. But this is a team that's built to be good for a long time.
Oh, able to avoid him. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
Brandon, all that dancing and juking is great, but sometimes you have to just leave that on the ballroom floor. Put your nose down and try and gain some yardage.
Was one good move, but couldn't get anywhere. Tackled for a loss. They run the play fake to Coleman.
Crossing right here. That shit was easy to read.
And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And before the possession switches here, I had written down that I wanted to talk about some of the awards this past season in the NFL. We know Brady was the MVP, but Todd Gurley, Offensive Player of the Year.
How about that?
He's moving on the safeties here. I'm going to throw his three.
The season before, didn't even get to 1,000 yards, was a dominant force in 2017. How about his teammate?
He overran that one. I'm lucky and caught that ball right there. Fake field, King down.
Second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. On the return, here's Justin Hardy. CD, I want to get your thoughts on some potential free agents this offseason before we change the possession here. Now, caution, many of these guys could be resigned, I know, but who are some of them? Kirk Cousins.
He's going to run to the right.
Yeah, we're talking about different players. Kirk Cousins at the quarterback position.
He's got the
He's
run
going to be
stop.
coveted around
Got the
the
run
league.
stop. We got to click on him.
Quarterback-needy teams. Case Keenum had a big year. Could he move? But how about running backs? Le'Veon Bell, Dion Lewis, some pass catchers, Jimmy Graham, Jarvis Landry, Sammy Watkins. And about the guy who goes and gets quarterbacks, DeMarcus Lawrence had a monster year for Dallas last season.
Yeah, a lot of big names that could be out there as free agents.
You should have lineman to the right just in case he wants to work to the right.
Ryan on second down. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Everson Griffin in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. From the shotgun, Ryan. And he couldn't through the contact. Incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt. Marcus Sherrill's back deep for Minnesota. Here's Sherrill's. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hoping now to get back in the end zone on his 4th possession. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Okay, it's okay.
Only a gain of a yard there, but it indeed gets him a new set of downs.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
And Rudolph has it left side. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for.
It's open over here on the right side. Look at this open.
Here's Keenum, and he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. A gain of 32 that time.
And let's face it, what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a
I'm not flying him.
5 yards on the
Yeah,
carry.
let's go test a lot here.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Now McKinnon, and that'll move him.
He's got like 4 yards there. It's all right.
From the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll take us to the end of the first quarter.
First quarter, bro. Should have been impressive performance.
Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. They'll try and run with Murray.
Got it.
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Just a yard, but that's all they needed, and by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal. Now they'll run. Murray. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Here's McKinnon. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Now they send the tight end in motion left. Toss play to McKinnon. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches.
There are certain drives in a game where anything less than a touchdown that caps it feels like an absolute disappointment. This is one of those drives.
They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. 4th and goal. They're going to run.
Oh, my goodness. And get the first down.
Back to the 3-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. Very tough spot here for the offense to start. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And that time he's smothered as he's wrestled down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a gain.
Freeman again. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the
Got
loss
him.
on the tackle. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really, at the point of attack, the offensive line is just getting pushed around. I think now, as a play caller, you've got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. It's a pickup of 19 yards on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll get this
catch up to this guy.
26. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Second down to the offense in search of 6 yards. To throw is Ryan.
Nope.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Harrison Smith. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Well, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
You and I both know that you don't really, truly replace Adrian Peterson, but Latavius Murray's a really good back. Similar running styles, too. Won't wear the same number, we know that. But when you see him run, you might see a little bit of that in him. Upright with some...
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs from 17 yards out. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. And it is now 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Daniil Hunter able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of 3. On 2nd down, Ryan.
Good play. Good play. Good play.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 23 yards on the play. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to maneuver. And he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Freeman again, a 1st down carry. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 1st down, Ryan. The swing pass.
Oh, my goodness. How the hell did you get there?
But he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one goes for 24 yards. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons cut into that lead. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The wide receiver moving to a new spot. Keenum now to throw. Steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. He was trying to get it to Jarrett McKinnon there. And now it's second down. Out of the gun, Keenum. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up?
Let's go! Detroit! Detroit!
On first down, it's Keenum. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. A big completion there, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Very heady football. That allows them the opportunity to go ahead and line up and kick one right before the half ends.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the
Get ball back.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now Keenum throwing on second. It's complete to Diggs. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They'll fake the give. Now Keenum. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now Keenum. Dancing to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down to the 25. 19 yards that time for number 19. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying,
come on, man.
Cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Play action. It's Keenum. Forced out to his left. And, boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
This defense can use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
Here we go now.
Kyle Rudolph, the tight end, in motion. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Jarek McKinnon.
That's it for him.